Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Hare Krishna. So welcome back for the today's session, second part. So we were discussing sloka number 4. The living entity in whatever species of life he appears finds a particular type of satisfaction in that species, and he is never averse to being situated in such a condition. So whatever may be the body living entity gets, always happy with that body because of ignorance. This is a symptom of ignorance. It is not really a symptom of satisfaction. The satisfaction of the living entity in a particular type of body, even if it is most abominable, is called illusion. It's illusion only. Becoming happy in that heinous life is illusion. A man in a higher position may feel dissatisfaction with the standard of life of a lower grade man. But the lower grade man is satisfied in that position because of the spell of Maya, the external energy. Maya has two phases of activities. What is that? One is praksepatmika and another is called avaranatmika. What is according to our diagram, how to understand praksepatmika and avaranatmika? What can be the avaranatmika? Avidya. Avidya is avaranatmika. So Maya is becoming avaranatmika through avidya. So avidya is covering jivatma so that jivatma is not able to know who is he. Next, praksepatmika. So what is praksepatmika? Huh? Throwing. So who is throwing here? What? In this diagram, tell me. So Maya is two ways it is functioning. In the form of praksepatmika and in the form of avaranatmika. So this is the standard procedure. So which happens here where how you can you say Maya is avaranatmika and how can you say Maya is praksepatmika? Show that in this diagram.
Avidya is avaranatmika.
Through avidya, Maya is becoming avaranatmika. That means Maya is covering knowledge of jivatma. That means no. Jivatma is having knowledge of what? Who is he? Knows, I am soul. But still that is avarana. That is covered. Avaranatmika means covering. So through avidya, Maya, its functions. One of the function of Maya is what? Avidya. Through that, it is covering the knowledge of jivatma. Okay? So now Maya is also praksepatmika. What it? How can you say that? Maya is praksepatmika.
Because of absence of knowledge.
What do you mean by praksepatmika?
We should go.
कहाँ ड्रॉ करना है?
Falling down. That's right.
कहाँ ड्रॉ करना है? ड्रॉ कहाँ करना?
First sentence of
हाँ? Pulling down. Praksepatmika means what? No? Praksepatmika means you see. Giving false identity. Lower identity. Jivatma is by nature soul. Constitutionally it is a soul. But now it is getting the lower identity. That is nothing but pulling down. Pulling down from its status. What is the status of jivatma? It's a soul. But pulling down from there. That means what? Giving false identity. Who is doing that? I am only doing everything. Through false ego, Maya is giving false identity to Jiva. It is known as. So, in this way, Maya is praksepatmika. It is keeping in another status, not in original status. First of all, it is covering the original status of Jivatma, that is, it is a soul. And next, it is giving on top of that false status. That is known as prakshepa. Maya, that's why avaranatmika and also prakshepa. Is it clear? That's why in the sloka what is said? Bhayam ditiya viniveshitasyadishadapetasya viparyayo asmritihi. Asmritihi means not able to know himself. That is forgetting his own identity. That is done by who? समझ में नहीं आ रहा है मेरे भाषा कॉन्सेप्ट्स आ रहे हैं नहीं व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग क्लास टफ लग रहा है क्या आई एम सेइंग इन द श्लोका भयम द्वितीया विनिवेशितस्य ईशाद अपेतस्य विपर्ययो अस्मृतिः विपर्ययः अस्मृतिः there it is said that forgetting asmriti means forgetting its own identity viparya means getting false identity it is said in that sloka here asmriti means what forgetting his own identity that who is doing here jivatma hey Bhayam sloka is having the two things actually. Viparyaya. 11 cantos, second chapter sloka number some around 30 something. Bhayam ditiya niveshitasyadishadapetasya viparyayo smritihi tanmaya buddha abajetam bhaktyik esham grudevata. This is sloka. In that sloka, we are saying that we are seeing two terms viparyaha, asmritihi. So, asmriti means forgetting himself, and viparya means getting false identity. So, who is making jivatma to forget himself? Maya, they say, but Maya also is having the different vrittis, different functions. Which function of Maya is doing this? Avidya. And getting false identity is also Maya only giving to Jivatma. But abhi track par aa false. So that's why since Maya is covering Jivatma's own identity, that means he's making Jivatma to forget himself. So that's why Maya is also known as what? Avaranatmika. Seven. 11 to 37. Thank you. So Maya is giving false identity. That means two things are happening. First of all, forgetting himself, and second is giving false identity. So getting false identity is known as what? Prakshepa. So when that's a Maya is prakshepatmika also, Maya is avaranatmika also. Through which agency it is doing? Through the agency of avidya it is doing. It is becoming avaranatmika, and through the agency of false ego, it is making jivatma to get false identity. That's why Maya is Praksepatmika. So one is called praksepatmika and other is called avaranatmika. Avaranatmika means covering and praksepatmika means pulling down. That means, so praksepatmika means pulling down, means jivatma is getting now I am pig, so I am dog, this kind of identity. This is nothing but pulling down. In any condition of materialistic person or animal will be satisfied because his knowledge is covered by the influence of. That means every jivatma in every body it is saying that I am so happy. This is illusion actually. This is called illusion. But jivatma is what? By nature it is always pure and it is so chinmaya, anandamaya. Deshataha, kalataha, yosav avasthataha, swataha, anyataha, avilupta, avabodha. This is the state of jiva. It is always pure and it cannot be. That means jiva, maya cannot destroy the knowledge of jivatma. No, maya cannot steal the knowledge of jivatma. No, just covering and giving additional add. That's all. This much only it can do. In the lower grade or lower species of life, the development of consciousness is so poor. That means in the lower species, this intelligence and mind will become even grossly ignorant actually. Ignorance effect is very heavy. So, but in the humans, intelligence is more mature actually. So, and also mind. Because of this, it can understand. This intelligence is useful to understand Shastra actually. To understand the situation, original situation. In case of human intelligence. But same intelligence is there in the dog also. Is there or not? But it is so blunt actually. So blunt.
Chittam is also
Is there?
very, very.
If Chittam, how dog will be attentive?
Yes. So it is also different than human beings.
That means influence of mode of ignorance is more in that species. On Chittam. So learn cleanly and neatly actually. Philosophy, the sentences, philosophy, understanding, presentation should be one and uniform. All should be one way. As per Shastra, we should stand and present. So we sent file actually. You sent now? Yes. So transcendental diagram, that file name. Please go through that. If you have any questions, let us know in these 4-5 days. So if you 70 pages is nothing. Whatever I explained, almost all few pages, more pages we covered already, initial pages. So try to get the clear understanding on fundamentals of our philosophy. Yes, Prabhu, your question? Question?
From what you said,
When, Prabhu? Maybe this one, but it is revised and it is further will be revised actually with more references. There will be versions actually because as much as so we are discussing more points. So Mataji, Archana Mataji putting more and more, adding the points to that. So she is compiling that. There is no change, but add only in the first version, second version, there is additions only. There is no corrections actually. The next sloka, we go for next sloka. Before that, okay. In the lower grade, lower species of life, the development of consciousness is so poor that one cannot understand whether he is happy or distressed. Because Shastra is not for animals. Shastra is meant for whom? Humans. Bhakti may be done by animal also. Bhakti can be animal or not?
Yes.
Yes. Even a dog can hear chanting. But Suddha Bhakti can be done by whom? Only humans. Dogs can do Suddha Bhakti? They can. To do Suddha Bhakti, what we need? Huh? Means what? Okay. Surrender is a symptom of what? Drushiddha means what? Huh? Drushiddha means service. Drushiddha means what? Definition. Sastrartha visvasah. Drdha means sastrartha visvasah. That means thoroughly hearing Shastra, Bhakti Shastras and meditating and mananam, doing contemplation on that and removing all the asambhavanas and viparita bhavanas. And then the result of that removal of asambhavanas and viparita bhavanas is what? The drdha shraddha. So that's why drdha shraddha means, shall I write? It is also explained in that. Drdha shraddha is what? Sastrartha. I think for Bhakti Vaibhava students, for all this book has to be recommended. Sastrartha Vishwasa means what? What are the steps in this? Hearing Shastra. Which Shastras? Bhakti Shastras. After that hearing, what we should do? Sravanam. Then after that? Mananam. Atmavare drashtavyaha, srotavyaha, mantavyaha, nididhyasitavyascha. Mananam. One should do mananam. Mananam means what? Whatever you heard. If you hear Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you have do mananam of that. Why Krishna only Supreme Personality of Godhead? Why not Vishnu? What is the difference between Vishnu and Krishna? And why not Shiva? So, but we say that. So, scientists are saying another theory. So, Big Bang theory is the cause for the entire creation. What is this? What is that? This kind of thinking is what? Mananam. So, by doing proper mananam, what will happen? Doubts will be cleared. So, but just people hearing and they are not doing mananam. That's why there is no development in the faith. Mananam we are not doing actually. So doubts will be cleared actually by that. What kind of doubts? Asambhavanas and viparita bhavanas. Asambhavana. If you hear Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you have doubt. What kind of doubt? Why Krishna cannot be Supreme Personality of Godhead? Because he took birth 5,000 years ago. Before him also there is earth is there. There is whole creation is there. Why I have to accept Krishna? This kind of doubt is known as what? Asambhav. 5,000 साल पहले जो जन्म लिया वो व्यक्ति पूरा सृष्टि कैसा किया कैसा मानेंगे मैं नहीं मानूंगा. This kind of doubt is known as what? Asambhav. Not possible. Krishna cannot be supreme. Viparita bhavanas. What are the viparita bhavanas? If you hear Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you say that you may get the doubt that Vishnu also, Shiva can be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because from Shiva Purana I am hearing, which is compiled by Vasudev, same Vasudev. So Shiva can be Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why Vishnu or why Krishna? No. This is Viparita. Shiva is Supreme Personality of God. So, when we do hearing of Shastra, what we should do? Mananam. The result of Mananam is what? Clear of doubts. Then what is the end product of this? Sraddha. So to hear and this Basically because Krishna is achintya vastu, inconceivable object. So first of all, accepting that object, how it is possible, in whose case it is possible, those jivatmas who got the mercy from whom? Parma svatantra bhagavad bhakta sangatat कृपा जात mangalodayena. जिसकी जीवन में मंगल उदय हुआ, वो व्यक्ति ही भक्ति शास्त्रों को सुन के अपना मनन की प्रोसेस के द्वारा सभी डाउट्स को रिमूव करके श्रद्धा प्राप्त करेंगे। कौन ऐसा करेंगे? जिसकी मंगल उदय हो गया। मंगल का उदय कैसे होगा? कृपा से होता है। ये कृपा कहां से आया? संग से आया, एसोसिएशन। इट केम फ्रॉम एसोसिएशन। एसोसिएशन ऑफ whom? परम स्वतंत्र भगवत भक्ता। थोड़ा दिमाग दौड़ाना है आप सब लोग। Yes, it refers to pure devotee. Because all others are conditioned devotees. Who are not pure devotee is a condition. Mr. Bhaktas are conditioned. But Parama Sadandra Bhaktas, they are not controlled by even by the Lord also. Why Lord is Aham Bhakta Paradina.
What is coming? And mercy.
Parama Sadandra Bhaktas association gives mercy. From that mercy, Mangal ka uday hoti hai. Mangalodaya. जिसकी मंगल का उदय हो गया, वही भक्ति शास्त्रों को सुनकर, नहीं तो भक्ति शास्त्र में रहने वाले कृष्ण पदार्थ उनको पचता ही नहीं है, उल्टी आएगा। क्यों? कृष्ण इनकंसीवेबल, लॉजिक से परे है। कृष्ण इज सच ए ऑब्जेक्ट, इट इज बियॉन्ड द इंटेलिजेंस एंड बियॉन्ड द चित्ता, बियॉन्ड द माइंड, बियॉन्ड द अप्रोचेबल टू द सेंसेस एंड एवरीथिंग। These are all made up of Bhairanga Shakti and Chitta, Chit Padartha. Jivatma is made up of, is not made up, is manifested out of Tadasa Shakti. Tadasa Shakti and Bhairanga Shakti, can they touch the object which is a Swarupa Shakti? They cannot. So that's why ordinary Jivatma, that means which Jivatma didn't get the mercy of the law, mercy of the devotee, that Jivatma, can it believe in the descriptions of Shastra? No, it cannot. When we say that Krishna is by hand, whatever he is doing, he can do that by the eyes also. Eyes can eat food. If we hear this, so those people who didn't get mercy, they cannot accept this. Even if they open book and they read, but they cannot believe this. Because they are using the faculties of what? False ego, chittam, intelligence, mind, senses, and themselves as Tadasa Shakti, which is also inferior energy. It cannot accept. It cannot accept, it cannot trust that. But trusting can happen, visvasah can come. In whose case? Those jivatmas who got kripa. This is kripa. Kripa should be there. Who is giving kripa? Those devotees who have such a sraddha, so from them kripa should come. ऐसा लुंज पुंज व्यक्ति का श्रद्धा से, कृपा से, अब ये भी लुंज पुंज ही बन जाएगा। We got already. We already got that. That's why we are here. Okay. Parma Sadandra Bhagavad Bhakta Sangha Tat Krupa Jata Mangal ka uday hua ya nahi? Sabka uday idhar. Only thing is what? You have to do Bhakti Shastra hearing and do mananam and get the drdha. This you should do. You came to this process means you already got. From Prabhupada and from our acharyas, from our gurus and our sadhus, devotees. You got this. Because this movement is meant for pure devotion actually. This movement is not meant for karma mishra bhakti. That's why this movement, every teaching and every person is teaching that. You got that. Mangal ka uday hua lekin mehnat ka kami hai. Sravanam and mananam is not done. So, अविद्या का अंदर नहीं, ये जब कृपा सोल का विद्या, उसके बाद कर्म, उसको ये जब रहेगा, ये कृपा ये हट जाएगा धीरे धीरे। हट जाएगा, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। सो इन द लोअर ग्रेड ऑफ लोअर स्पीसीज, so what I am saying, main topic is what is going on. Animals, they cannot do pure devotion. To do pure devotion, what qualification is needed? दृढ़ श्रद्धा। एक एक को बिठा के सब बोलने के बाद सब वापस ना मुझे बोलेगा तभी मैं भेज दूंगा क्लास से बाहर। ऐसा करना पड़ेगा जैसे स्कूल में करते हैं, जब तक मैं जो बोला टीचर बोलेगी सब वापस सुनाई देगी, नहीं तो आप करने ही चाहिए। ऐसा करना पड़ेगा आप लोग एक एक को। ये फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल है हम लोगों का, हर परपट में वही रहता है। जब ये आइडिया, ये बैकग्राउंड आपके अंदर क्लियरली रहेगा, तब आपको परपट का लाइंस भी सही ढंग से आप कैच कर पाएगा, नहीं तो स्पेकुलेट कर देगा उल्टा सीधा। इसलिए कोर आइडिया शुड बी देयर। व्हेन कोर आइडिया इज देयर, देन परपट का लाइंस सभी क्लियर होता है। आवरणात्मक माने ऐसे मुंह खोल के बैठेंगे, प्रक्षेपात्मक माने ऐसे उल्टा सीधा। लेकिन बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग जब नहीं रहेगा, ऐसे माया कुछ कर देगी, क्या है एक्सप्लेनेशन बोलो तो ठीक से नहीं आता। That's why the fundamental understanding should be clear. Then lines will be clear for you. So that's why I'm saying bhakti, maybe bhakti means just hearing. Now kirtan party is going on, dog is also going behind that. It is also doing devotion. So by hearing, that is different actually. But if you do direct devotional activities for 24 hours, then that is known as pure devotion. So to do that, what one needs, the performer needs what? Drdha. That means what? So studying sastras and so hearing sastras and doing mananam of that. So then all doubts are cleared, and then he will resolute himself. Yes, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, I am the servant of the Lord, and that's my duty. 24 hours I do this only. That kind of determination is possible from where? From the Shastra. But whose case that will work, that Shastra? Who is already having? मंगल का उदय जिसका हुआ उसी का होगा। नहीं तो किताब लेके भी, लेकिन कुछ लोग किताब लेके भी इस जन्म में फटाक से समझ रहे हैं, तो माने इसकी अर्थ क्या है? पिछले जन्म में ऑलरेडी ऐसा कृपा किसी का मिला। ओके, इट्स क्लियर? वो अलग है। Initial kripa should be coming from the sadhu independently. Ahaitiki kripa will come. Even Narad Muni case, first chapter, first canto, fifth chapter, what we read. So there are two times kripa is mentioned there. First, Bhakti Vedantis, they gave causeless mercy to Narad, that boy. Then after that, he understood. So by pleasing them also, he can get kripa additionally. So that's why being a boy also, he was not playing and he's not so doing other activities. Shantaha, dantaha. He became controlled in his mind, and also he controlled his senses and faithfully he served. Because of that, he got further kripa. That kripa, what it does? That kripa will be destroying the anarthas, which you are not able to cross yourself. That kripa is also needed. Okay?
In the software, it's the first step to get the mercy of the.
So who got the initial mangalodaya happened, those people will be so are able to put faith on the teachings of Shastra. अभी भी नहीं आया क्लैरिटी आया सबको आया आपको आया बोलिए क्या है बोलिए first step is getting the association of pure devotees.
Then we go to mercy.
By their mercy.
Their mercy, we are able to read the scriptures.
मंगल का उदय हो गया.
And then when we read the scriptures, we get the sraddha.
We read the scriptures is not enough. Sravanam doing and mananam and not. Mananam means what? By doing mananam, what will happen? Then after that, what will be outcome? That is the qualification to do. This is possible.
In other words, can we say if the person doesn't have kripa, even if he hears or reads, he won't do mananam?
So he cannot put faith also. If we hear Krishna is Supreme Personality of God, then immediately say that, why I have to believe this? So, and Krishna is also having the Janma and Ajanma. He is Ajaha. That means no Janma. And also Krishna is taking birth 5,000 years back. If we hear all these things which are beyond the logic, beyond the tarka. So, achintyaha kalu bhavaha tarkena na yojayet. So, this kind of things, Krishna, that subject matter is how it is beyond the logic. So, those people who didn't get kripa, if they hear about Krishna's description, how they feel? अरे तो सब क्या है सब फ्रिक्शन स्टोरी है सब हटाओ Then now we got initially kripa and we get this sraddha. Now doing bhajan, we are trying to do 24 hours bhajan, but anarthas are stopping. Then those anarthas you are not able to destroy by your own bhajan. Then if Guru kripa is there, then those will be overcome.
We cannot wait for only Guru Kripa without reading the Shastra.
So, but to pure devotion you should get, you should hear from the Guru. Sravanam you should do. And mananam you should do. Without doing Sravanam, mananam, how your doubts will be cleared? So that's why we should hear from Guru, Shravana Guru. That's why we say he is a Shravana Guru. Okay? So we should hear from him. That's why in this diagram, transcendental diagram, we show like this. These people initially we are all karmis. We don't have any knowledge about Krishna and this and so. So when we get the association of a parma svatantra bhagavad bhakta, so then after that, what we are doing? So we are hearing Bhakti Shastras from them. And this is area actually. We are hearing Bhakti Shastras from them and trying to develop what? So develop this sraddha by doing Shravanam and Mananam. And at that time, what we should do? So since we are not able to do 24 hours devotion because sraddha is not so strong, so what he should do? Tavat karmani kurvita. At that time, we should do definitely karma. Karma we should do as per varnashrama dharma. Prescribed karma one should do. So that will make him mode of goodness. Otherwise, if you don't do that, that means he is not able to do devotion in 24 hours. Then he will be doing. He is also not doing proper prescribed karma. Then what he will do? Vikarma do. Then what it will do? It will implicate him, and it will make him his chittam, his manas, his buddhi all into what? Passion. It will raise these levels actually. All will be influenced by rajas and tamas. And with that consciousness, even if we try to hear Shastra, then what you will understand? चित्त तो सावधानता नहीं रहता है, क्योंकि रजोतमो गुणों के एसोसिएशन का प्रभाव तो है अभी भी, क्योंकि ऐसा कर्म करते हैं और इंटेलिजेंस में भी प्रभाव, तो क्या होता है? डिफिकल्ट होता है, बहुत दर्दफुल होता है नहीं होता है? नहीं हो रहा है? हो रहा है, इसीलिए ना इतना समय लग रहा है समझने की। It will become very difficult. So that's why we should keep people in the mode of goodness, those who are not in what? In drdha sraddha, in pure devotion. To make them to hear Shastra, Bhakti Shastras, so properly and take understanding properly, to get understanding of that properly, so that they can develop drdha sraddha. Meanwhile, whatever Shraddha they have based upon that, they should chant at least 16 hours, 2 hours of chanting they should. At least that is, not at max. This way, we should organize society and we should raise the consciousness of the people.
Movement also, the Varnashram Dharma is not very clearly and specifically explained. Why is that?
It is explained everywhere nicely by Shastra. Because we are not understanding.
The specific duties of everyone.
That is already there. Yes.
Language of practice.
In 7th canto. Anyway, now the main point is, so animals, they cannot do pure devotion. They may do devotional activity, so hearing and chanting, but they cannot do pure devotion, because to do pure devotion qualification is drdha sraddha. That means what? That is arising from the sastrartha. That is nothing but definition itself, sastrartha visvasah. Shastra is only for the humans. That's why pure devotion only can be done by and only humans, not by animals. That's why getting his human body is a great opportunity. So we should not waste our human body for cheap things. So we should, it's a great opportunity actually. It's a real opportunity. You should utilize this human body very nicely, so to get the strong faith and enter into pure devotion. So intelligence is matured actually here in this body. Next, narakastopi deham vai nabumam sjaktumichati narakyam nirvrutau satyam deva maya vimohita deva maya vimohita. आप लोग नहीं पढ़ेंगे, हम ही पढ़ेंगे. The conditioned living entity is satisfied in his own particular species of life, while deluded by the covering influence of the illusory energy. He feels little inclined to cast off his body, even when in hell, for he takes delight in hellish enjoyment. Example is, so Indra. In every body he tries to enjoy this conditioned jivatma, which is covered by the avidya and which is covered by the false ego, that jivatma, so feels or claims that I am happy here. क्या करें? Next, this already we read purport. Atmajaya sutagara pashu dravina bandhushu niruda mula hudaya atmanam bahumanyate. Such a satisfaction with one's standard of living is due to deep-rooted attraction for body, wife, home, children, animals, wealth, and friends. In such association, the conditioned soul thinks himself quite perfect. Wow! I have my big house, nice wife, very good children, so many relatives, big property, land. I have so many animals, nice. I am perfect. So these things are the measure of is the scale for the society actually. If any perfect person means he should have this much good property and this many children's, wife, proper land, relatives, then he is perfect. All the 99.9% of society is having this kind of illusion. Reality is gone. What is jivatma? They don't know. What is happening now? What is the problem for the present situation? Nothing, no clue actually. Simply in this kind of illusion. Life after life, life after life, life after life. This jivatma will be like this only. Until unless if they get what? Association of parma svatantra bhagavad bhakta. So that's why you people, all the being representative of parma svatantra bhagavad bhakta, should take forward the message of our message of parama svatantra bhagavad bhakta, our acharyas, our Prabhupada, and take forward towards those all jivas. So that's why we should use various techniques to attract those jivas. And that's it. That is that ways to finding to attract those jivas is nothing but krupa actually. So somehow or other you should bring that jiva to this consciousness, to this understanding. And being intelligent man, so you have to find that nice ways how to attract these people and bring them and make them to sit and hear. So let them take krupa. So if we do that, we will be definitely blessed by our acharyas. You try to do that, then definitely you will be getting mercy of the acharyas. So whatever the obstacles are there in your life, devotional life, those will be removed. But if you don't do that, you will not progress. You will not. Why? Because you are not going to get krupa, further krupa. This so-called perfection of human life is concoction actually. Therefore, it is said that materialist, however materially qualified he may be, is worthless because he is hovering on the mental plane. Don't get tricked or don't get so tempted actually by seeing the so-called opulence of the people. No, don't get so tempted by that. Oh, he's having big car and he's having such a nice lifestyle. Don't get this kind of things. Don't. This is a trick of the Maya actually. You have to be always in the right consciousness and right understanding and right philosophy. For that, you have to. I already told the power of the Maya is so heavy. Whatever knowledge you are getting now, it will not be there for a long time. You will be forgetting because other things are coming on this on top. They are falling on this. In the mind, immediately in the intelligence, they are all removed out. Whatever you are hearing now, that knowledge is produced in intelligence. They removed out and another new things. That's all new things based upon what? Association. If you go and associate the materialistic people, whatever you are hearing, that will become so covered. एक के ऊपर एक के ऊपर ऐसा unnecessary things बहुत pile up किया तो वो दिखता ही नहीं है. So खोदना भी मुश्किल हो जाता. But if you keep your association all the time with Shastra and the sadhus and gurus and who are always in this kind of discussion, then that will make you at least, yes, this is the right, and I have to try to not to go there. Strong association is needed. Don't leave association. Where are other students actually? Actually, compared to all are there? How many reduced? Huh? All are there? Last year, 4 or 5 missing. Few people are missing. I think one old person also. Anyway, 7 people missed. Anyway, if they are even if they don't come to Bhakti, at least they should be in association of devotees. So this is very much needed. Bhagavad is such a book. It's a wonderful book. All the time it is reminding your original state. What is fact and what is illusion. All the time it explains. So try to be in this kind of atmosphere which will make you all the time so reminding your original thing and reminding you what is the goal and how to travel. Therefore, it is said that materialistic, however materially qualified he may be, he is worthless because he is hovering on the material plane, which will drag him again to the material existence of temporary life. One who acts on the material plane cannot get promotion to spiritual. Such a person is always sure to glide down to a material life. In the association of so-called society, friendship, and love, the conditioned soul appears completely satisfied. If you go and ask the people, they say that so many reasons they bring out. I have meeting with my friends. I have this kind of business deal. I have this, that, so many reasons. Because they are fully in actually this is covering actually. But who is going to save? Your determination is going to save them actually. Your determination. You have to take pain actually. Why you have to take? So otherwise we are not devotees actually. Devotee means the most soft-hearted person. By seeing the other's pain, immediately he will be reacting further. Paradukka dukki actually. It is a symptom of devotion. Heart should be so soft. It cannot tolerate others' pain actually. And they are illusion actually. Then that's why we should take out everything. One should, as much as you dedicate, that is your symptom of your surrender. That means you are having that much sraddha. So that is very much needed actually. Extend yourself for spreading this mission.
You said now
Now, hearing not only just Bhakti Vaibhava classes, there are so many ways coming connected to temple. You cannot say that if they are not coming Bhakti Vaibhava, they are not devotees. He's too much then. Huh? That's the thing. Bhakti will make heart so soft, so soft, so soft. That means hardness, why it comes? Hardness will be there in the heart because so we do in ignorance and we maintain our pride and we maintain our ego and we maintain so many other things, lust and so on. So that will make heart so hard and take rash decisions towards everyone and not merciful action. So, as much as we practice bhakti, as much as we associate pure devotees and hear from them and develop our sraddha and our surrender towards the Lord, and with that surrender, if you do bhakti, so that means bhajan, shravana, kirtan, ityadi, so of the holy names, it will make heart so soft. It will started reacting for the small, that means pain of the others. Why Prabhupada's heart is so soft? Because he is a pure devotee, and because of this sadhana, what will happen? Heart will become soft actually. If bhakti is bringing the pride, that means it's having the offenses. By doing your bhakti and sadhana, if you are getting pride, it is the result of previous offenses. Previous offenses. In this life or previous life, anything. The results of offenses are getting this kind of pride actually, or otherwise material attachment and so on. That's why we should, as much as we connected ourselves with Srimad Bhagavatam and we keep on hearing or pondering all the time in the consciousness of the pure devotees, it will bring all the good qualities in you. It will remove Srinvatam Sakatam Krishna Punyashravana Kirtanaha Purudyantasto Yabadrani Vidunoti Suhrisata. It is removing, as much as you are hearing now, it is removing all false pride towards this body. People may have full of the pride because I am so wealthy person, I am so rich person, I am so a powerful person, I have good position. Now if we hear this katha, whatever now we are discussing, oh, these are all out of Maya, and but jivatma is everything is equal. All jivatmas are saying. So, and I am just a servant. Why I have to pondering on, why I am feeling pride of this my wealth? So this is a good quality. They're becoming heart soft. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena seva. Yes. So one who acts on the material flat plane cannot. Okay, next slope. Sandahyamana sarvanga yesham udvahanadhina karotyavaritam mudho duritani durashaya. Although he is always burning with anxiety, such a fool always performs all kinds of mischievous activities with a hope which he is never to be fulfilled in order to maintain his so-called family and society. What is said here? So such a person who is called and claiming that this wealth, woman, all these are all very so prestigious and these are only the life. Whoever is thinking they are permanent and this kind of material condition life is perfect. So whoever thinking such a jivatma, what further? He is even getting so much anxiety, burning with anxiety. Such a fool always performs all kinds of mischievous activity. Even in his life, so much pain is there, but think that it is pain. It's not pain. He will always think that it is not pain. हाँ ये तो होता है बस. अरे मनुष्य जीवन में सब होना यही तो मजा आएगा. ये सब आएगा तो इसको हम लोग हटाएंगे इसके लिए कुछ भी करके तब मजा आता है. They say like this. And also not only that, they also perform so many mischievous activities also. They think that wealth, post position, for that they can do anything. Cheating, stealing, insulting, everything they do. Because they feel that kind of social life is prestigious life. And they feel so proud of that. I am able to. So they find all wrong means to earn money. And they feel themselves as so intelligent. And I am so expert and I am so smart to get this much money. He thinks like that. By adopting all cheating business, cheating techniques, and earn money and post and position, he think himself as so smart. This is. It is said that it is easier to maintain a great empire than to maintain a small family, especially in these days. And the influence of Kali is so strong that everyone is harassed and full of anxieties because of accepting the false presentation of Maya's family. Actually, family, Jivatma's family is what? Krishna and his devotees. But Maya is giving the family of what? Body and Maya is giving the identity as body. Maya is giving to soul which identity? False identity. What is that? Your body. This identity it is giving. And also giving the false family. Through that body, there are so many relationships and thinking that these are all my relatives. False family it is given. False family it is giving. False, first of all, Maya, what it is doing? It is doing avaranatmika, praksepatmika. So by these two functions, it is giving false identity to jivatma. On top of that, it is extending that and it is giving the false family. And we feel more priority for that than the bhakti. So that's why what they have to do. So now can you say immediately they should leave? My point is they have to understand the original philosophy, fact. They do their duties just sake of duty without any attachment. Whatever the result comes, offer to the Lord with love. And but priority should be for what? Priority should be for developing what? Drdha. How it will be developed? By associating pure devotees and hearing Bhakti Shastras and doing mananam. And also, we should do bhajan, whatever sraddha we. This should be the priority. And a family given by Maya should be dealt as a duty. That's all. Not with attachment. Not with attachment. So if you don't do that with a duty, then what will happen? You are not ready to do 24 hours devotion also and not doing as a duty, that then you will be doing the karma sinful things. That's why. That's why varnashram dharma is needed to decide duties, sattvic duties. So the family we maintain is called by Maya, is created by Maya. It is perverted reflection of the family of Krishna Loka. That is original family, and reflection is duplicate family. In Krishna Loka, there are also family, friends, society, father and mother. Everything is there, but they are eternal. Here we change bodies, we change everything. We change our identity. We don't know our identity. We got false identity. We got on top of that false families, false relationships. All the way we are engaged and thinking that this is a great success. The materialists don't know that the family, society, and friendship here in this material world were only shadows. And thus they become attached. So that means material body is real, jivatma is also real. But what is not real? Jivatma thinking this material body is he himself. That is wrong. Like खरगोश का सिंग, खरगोश रियल है, सिंग भी रियल है, लेकिन खरगोश का सिंग रियल है. आकाश का पुष्प, आकाश रियल है, पुष्प रियल है, लेकिन आकाश का पुष्प जीवात्मा रियल है, बॉडी रियल है, जीवात्मा बॉडी ये रियल है. ये बात है. जगत सत्यम ब्रह्म सत्यम. जगत मिथ्या नहीं है, जगत सत्यम. That means this Maya, Prakriti, everything is real. Maybe temporary, but it is real. But Jivatma's relationship with Maya are things given by the Maya is not real. खरगोश का सिंग रियल नहीं है, खरगोश रियल है, सिंग भी रियल है. So naturally, their hearts are always burning, but in spite of all inconvenience, they still work to maintain such false families because they have no information of the real family association with Krishna. That only sadhus will be giving to them this information. That's why preaching is very important. No other ways will be saving this society. No. Only this. आक्षिप्तात्मेन्द्रिय स्त्रीणाम असतीनाम च मायया रहो रचितायालापै शिशूनाम कलभाषिणाम. He gives heart and senses to a woman who falsely charm him with Maya. Maya's beautiful creation is what? Woman for man, man for woman. It's a beautiful, attractive creation actually. This Jivatma can be nicely kept in illusion with this. Jivatma actually, it has no business with this. It has no business at all with this body, gross and subtle body. It's completely pure and it is constitutionally and it is connected to only Krishna. But now, because of false identity, it is so considering body. That means jivatma is Maya is trapping jivatma in many ways by the sense objects. Best sense object is for man, woman, and for woman, man, body. This is. So, by the charming her words, her body, her actions, by this, so man is enchanted and he thinks that this is the parma sukham, ultimate happiness. Similarly, for the female man, he enjoys solitary embraces and taking with her, talking with her, and he is enchanted by sweet words of the small children. When they get, because of their union, so they get small children. So even he may work hard in outside to maintain them to earn money. So when he hear the sweet words of his child, all the pain will be is out. Family life within the kingdom of illusory energy, Maya, is just like a prison for the eternal living entity. In prison, a prisoner is shackled by iron chains and iron bars. Similarly, a conditioned soul is shackled by the charming beauty of, उससे क्या होगा, जीवात्मा का जो फॉल्स आइडेंटिटी है वो और भी स्ट्रांग हो जाता है. He will absolutely he believes that I am body. वो गांठ बहुत टाइट हो जाता है. By her solitary embraces and talks of so-called love. Love is not possible in this material world actually. There is no love at all in this material. Jivatma in conditioned state, it cannot get love. Love is only possible with Lord in liberated state. In conditioned state, when Jivatma itself forgot his own identity, what kind of love it is experiencing? He is also conditioned, opposite party is also conditioned. Everyone is, where mind and intelligence are working based upon conditioning. All are having their own calculations, their own benefits, their own way of cheating. And how can you say that it's a love? So that's why in conditioned state, love is possible? No, it's not possible. But movies, they are making so many love story movies. It's simply keeping these jivas more and more in ignorance. That is the base actually. In this verse, the words srinam, asatinam indicates that womanly love is just to agitate the mind of man. Actually, in the material world, there is no love. Both the woman and the man are interested in their sense gratification based upon their condition. If they are less conditioned, then they will be more liberal and they may give more things liberally. That much only. And but they give the big definitions for that. Oh, my lover is selfless lover. But after all, they are all, if they are not Krishna conscious and if they are not liberated state, so there is inside agenda definitely will be there. Inside agenda will be there. For sense gratification, a woman creates an illusory love, and the man becomes enchanted by such false love and forgets his real beauty. Then she will say that, so you are only mine. I am yours. I am fully surrendered to you. Without you, I cannot live. These are all enchanting words actually. This conditioned jiva will be happy with those words by hearing. And this will make the knot is so tight actually. He will more and more deeply understand that yes, I am this only. I am body. I am so and so designation, everything. And I have to work for this body and I have to work for the relation, family of this body, related to this body. I have to work hard. This is the powerfully Maya is covering actually jivatma's identity. When there are children as the result of such a combination, the next attraction is to the sweet words of the children. Then for them, initially both were loving, now both people's love flows towards children. Children are their life now. My children, my children. The love of the woman at home and the talk of the children make one a secure. He feels that so safe actually. I have my wife, I have my children, no problem. I can live so peacefully, happily. I am the most happiest person. But time, what in the initial design? Time is always a destroyer actually. It will take everything. Even some time is going to take away the wife. Gone. But still he will be he's compromised. He's happy with the children. अरे this jivatma कहाँ से कहाँ गिर गया actually? You always should remember this diagram. Okay. कौन से डायग्राम तो दिमाग में रखो. Grahastha refers to one who lives with family, wife, and children, but whose real purpose of loving is to develop Krishna consciousness. That's why whoever is having the family is now they should use every endeavor to develop more and more sraddha and entering into pure devotion. They should use all the woman is there, wife is there, good, no problem. Keep her. But so what is the purpose? To become more and more Krishna conscious. In that way, one should organize his life, his grahastha life. It's not that they reject the wife and children, no. You can so take the help of them to become Krishna conscious. Don't use it for sense gratification. Finish them. Gaya Kamse. But if you don't have, it's very good. No need to have. Okay. Brahmachari. Don't go further. My ideas don't bring. If it is there, then use it for developing Krishna consciousness, to do service to the Lord. So that together they can use their resources, their body, their mind and intelligence, everything they can use to become more and more strong in devotional service. By studying shastras and by serving sadhus and getting more and more mercy. In that way. But if you use it for only sense gratification, forgetting your own identity, then it's a waste of time. One is therefore advised to become a grahastha and not grihamedhi. Grahastha's concern is to get out of family life created by illusion and enter into real family with Krishna. This is the goal of grahastha. He should not entertain. So that's the way partners has to. If one is going to more and towards sense gratification, others should help him. Hey, why you are going for sense gratification? I don't need. You don't need that. You should not do that. This is the purpose of having the partner. दोनों मजा लेंगे तो जाएंगे डिच में. कहानी खत्म. So that way they has to encourage each other to restrain their sense gratification and engage their time. Already said time, every minute is so valuable, and that time should be utilized for becoming more and more strong in Krishna consciousness. Study shastras, associate sadhus, sarvu the sadhus, sarvu Krishna. Preach like this. Who understand this fact before marriage, they should become brahmacharis. Who put faith on this strongly, better to become brahmachari. Restrain your desire for sense gratification. Gruheshu kuta dharmeshu dukkha tantre svatantritaha kurvan dukkha pratikaram sukhavan manyate gruhi. The attached householder remains in his family life, which is full of diplomacy and politics, always spreading miseries and controlled by acts of sense gratification. He acts just to counteract the reactions of all his miseries. And if he can successfully counteract such miseries, he thinks that he is happy, success. This life, actually, material life, so many problems keep on coming. So in the business, there is a problem, there is a competition, or otherwise in the property sharing, fighting with brothers, or otherwise there are the diseases in the family members. Now disease is successfully cured, or other family properly got share, or otherwise if you got good success in business, you think that yes, I am success, and now I'm so happy, now settled, and then another immediately after a few days, one more problem. This is chain of problems. It will not end actually. There is no end for problems actually in this world. They say that, Prabhu, this problem is over, then I will do devotion, whatever way you said. अरे वो प्रॉब्लम तो खत्म होता ही नहीं, तो खत्म होता वो होते और एक रेडी रहेगा actually. Previously children are there and by hard struggle they got children and now they are growing and now they are problem for school. So they have to take on time school, so that's why they have no time to coming for temple and programs. Like this, one after another. Then children are growing. Then after that, marriage. Then after that, so they will be finding thousands of reasons to stop associating sadhus. But there is only one reason to associate sadhu, that is, I have to be servant of the Lord. But to stop, bahusaka anantascha. To give excuses, how many are there? Bahusaka anantascha. Unlimited reasons you can get. In Bhagavad Gita, the personality of Godhead himself clarifies the material world as an impermanent place that is full of miseries. There is no question of happiness in this material world, either individually or in terms of family, society, or country. This is fundamental principle. It's an axiom actually. Whoever is saying that I will make you happy in this body, that is simply false promise to you. Is it like a false posted check he is giving to you? False check. You'll be happy in this body. You'll be happy in the family. These are all false. Nobody will be happy in the body or in the family. Somehow or other, that's why if you have strong association of devotees, then your priorities will change in your life. If you don't have strong association, your priorities will go down. Devotional priorities will go down and material priorities will become like a important. So who is going to decide what is high priority in your life? You are the decision maker. It depends upon what? It depends upon the seriousness of the association. So how much seriously you are taking the association of it, sadhu? Based upon that, your priority will change. And you can adjust and you can make. So you have to see how to give priority for bhakti. Here in this material world, happiness means successful counteraction to the effects of distress. That's all actually. The material world is made that unless one becomes a clever diplomat, his life will be failure. Actually, in this material world, if you want to live, you have to cheat, you have to diplomat, you have to so and so. Not in Varnashrama system. Varnashrama system, at least livelihood can be easily earned in varnashrama system, which is given by law. But now man-made systems, these are all so-called democracy, so-called social systems and policies, and so-called, that means they are all leaders are so godless consciousness they have. They have no Krishna consciousness. Such a people's policies, such a people's schemes, such a people's so structure systems, everything will make everyone to do fraud actually. Otherwise, you cannot live in this world. You have to cheat. You have to say lie. Otherwise, no possibility of getting a livelihood. These man-made systems are like that. Yes or no? They are like that. You have to cheat. In our office or working, you have to cheat. Otherwise, all are cheaters. Whole system is cheating system. If you loyally work means you will be sent to the patal actually. Whole thing, all your energy will be sucked out. If you should be cheated with them. That cheating tendency in your mind and intelligence will be bringing you into the mode of passion actually. That is affecting your consciousness, and whenever you hear, sit and hear, अंदर नहीं जा रहा है, मजा नहीं आता, असर नहीं पड़ता है. वैसे इधर से जाने के बाद तुरंत इसको कैसा झूठ बोल के वो माल कैसा उनको चिपकाना है, और उससे हमको इतना प्रॉपर्टी आ जाएगी, इतना प्रॉफिट आएगा, ये कैसा करो, वो कैसे, यही चलेगा दिमाग में, और क्या चलेगा. So systems are like that. These people, they made systems like that. They are making day by day worse actually. Worse and worse actually. Full of diplomacy actually. You have to be diplomat with every, even with family members also you should be diplomat. Otherwise, if you have 10,000 rupees already in your bank, but you should say to the wife, I don't have anything. Cheating you should do. Otherwise, you cannot control uncontrolled, sense gratifying wife. This is the situation. We should always remember that in spite of all diplomacy and all intelligence in the struggle for our existence, everything will end in a second by the end. When the 100 years of Brahma, you are finished, wipe off everything. In every day also they wiped off. Finished in the Swarga. So our seriousness should increase actually. We should seriously committed to Krishna consciousness, and we should take bold steps together to create such a nice environment actually, which is very conducive to the bhakti. We all should together and forgive whatever the small, because of conditioning we may get so many kinds of differences in the among the opinions among the community also. But don't give value for that. If you give value, you will be out from the association, and then Maya will be keeping so nicely in her lap. बहुत अच्छा से सुलाएगी आप, किसी काम का नहीं बन जाएगा आपको. पूरा पूरा ignorance बन के पूरा एकदम जाएंगे हम लोग. Try to be understand the value of association. It's a very valuable, because of association only that consciousness, whatever you are reading and studying and whatever your original thing, you are able to remember and maintain. Otherwise, if you take shelter of the karmis, because of this nowadays, no patience actually. People, they don't have any patience. They are not knowing the value of the devotees association. They are not knowing the importance because they are blind, they are ignorant. And they are taking so cheaply actually this association. That's why they are implicated so deeply with this Maya, and they are going down day by day. In their devotional life, they are not able to progress. Next, Arthair ardhairapaditai हिंसयते ततश्च तान् पुष्णाति येषां पोषेण शेषभुग्यात्यधः स्वयं शेषभुग्यात्यधः स्वयं. He secures money by committing violence here and there. And although he employs it in the service of his family, he himself eats only a little portion of the foods thus purchased, and he goes to hell for those for whom he earned the money in such an irregular way. So much cheating he does. इसके ऊपर हाथ रख के उसके ऊपर हाथ रख के बहुत कमाते हैं, ले जाके पत्नी को बच्चों को देते, सोचते हैं कि I am successful in my life, I am so happy. But who is going to get punishment for the cheating? Family members? No, he will get. Only he will get. मजा किसी का और सजा Actually, Prabhupada writes in the purport, if a thief is caught by a judge, police judge, so whom he will keep in the prison? Him or his family members? Him only. Thief only, not his family member. Prabhupada gives this example. Same way, so if you steal and take the money, you will be getting sin. You will be put in the jail and you will be given punishment in the hell. Not the members. They may get little bit. So Prabhupada writes like that. But not like you. There is a Bengali proverb, the person for whom I have stolen accuses me of being a thief. So even in the family members also they call him as thief. अरे चोर है ये तो ऐसा ही बोलेंगे. The family members for whom an attached person acts in so many criminal ways are never satisfied. They are also not satisfied. In illusion, an attached person serves such family members, and by serving them, he is destined to enter into a hellish condition of life. For example, a thief steals something to maintain his family, and he is caught and imprisoned. This is the sum and substance of material existence and attachment to material society, friendship, and love. Although an attached family man is always engaged in getting money by hook or by crook for the maintenance of his family, he cannot enjoy more than what he could consume even without such criminal activity. कितना खाए? इतना उतना जरूरी नहीं है. The process of illusory service to society, country, community is exactly the same everywhere. The same principle is applicable even to big nation leaders. Like how serving family is equal to the family and society and so on and so on. It is also false impression. Real service means spreading this real knowledge to everyone and making them to understand their position, a real position. That is real. The head of a family thinks of himself as the master of the family, or the leader of the nation thinks himself as the master of the nation, whereas actually he is serving, and by serving Maya, he is gradually going to hell. Okay, next. Vartayam lupyamanayam arabdayam punah punah lobha vibhuto nisatvaha pararde kurute spruha pararde kurute spruha. When he suffers reverses, when he suffers reverses in his occupation, he tries again and again to improve himself. But when he is baffled in all attempts and he is ruined, he accesses money from others because of excessive greed. He is trying in business to become success, and because of somehow or other, if he is failed, then what he will do to make his family so opulent and happy, he will borrow money from others, getting debts. कुटुंब वर्ण कल्पो मंदभाग्यो ऋतोद्यमः श्रिया विहीन कृपणो ध्यायन् च वससिति मूढधी. Thus, the unfortunate man, unsuccessful in maintaining his family members, is bereft of all beauty. वो काला काला हो जाएगा. Why? Why they will become so black? Because of tension. Inside in the heart, there is no happy mood. There is no happiness because of debts. Everyone is always, even if you go outside the road, outside the house, who is going to ask what? What answer I should give? What lies I should tell to them? Even in the house also, when they will come, what they speak, all the time is having the pain, problem in the heart. Because of that, there is no happiness. Face पूरा क्या हो जाए काला हो जाए. Bereft of all beauty. Because when your heart is so happy and pleasing, and that is reflecting on your face, and face also will be so enchanting and beautiful. If you have so much, that means unhappiness, tension, and so much greed, lust, and so on, so then his face is not happy face. No beauty will be there. People they are using creams too, and they are using for parlors actually. They are spending so much for threading and cleaning and this and that, waxing. Why they are doing it? That is not real beauty. From that real beauty not come. When you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, when you understand this philosophy, when you understand the reality of the jivatma's position, so with that you will be getting a lot of peace in your heart. So that is going to bring the real beauty in your face. That is needed. Otherwise, yeah, he always thinks of his failure, grieving and very deeply. Evam swavarna kalpam tatkalatradyastada natriyante yatha purvam kinasha iva gojaram kinasha iva gojaram. Seeing him unable to support them, his wife and others don't treat him with the same respect as before. निकम्मा मेंटेन नहीं कर पाया तो क्यों शादी कर लिया बेवकूफ गधा औकात नहीं पत्नी को और बच्चों को मेंटेन करने की जरूरत है क्या तुमको शादी बोलते हैं नहीं हाँ तो देवी से इमीडिएटली जो इसकी पहले आपको आई लव यू बोल के शादी कर लिया वही ये बोलेगी तुमको लव का जरूरत नहीं है It's fact actually from Bhagavad. Who said this? Who is saying this? Maitri. No, not me. I am not saying this. Kapil Dev is saying this. Maitri is saying. Sota Goswami is saying, not Venugopal actually. It's not mine. With the same respect as before. He will not at all get any respect actually. No respect. He will be like a burden for them actually. Even sometimes they don't give any respect, and so it can go to any extent also. Such a failure person. Even as miserly farmers don't accord the same treatment to their old and worn out oxen. So when he is unable in his endeavors to maintain his family, they will treat like as Kinashakeva Gojaram. How a farmer treats a old bull, like that, they will be treated. क्या कैसे ट्रीट करते हैं फार्मर ओल्ड बुल he thinks that whenever he is going to going near to the grass and he is giving to all other cows and other bulls who are working and cows who are giving milk, but when he come to this place this old bull अरे इसको दे क्यों दे रहे हैं फालतू एकदम इससे कोई काम नहीं है इसको दे के बेकार है Previously, wife was cooking 3-4 items and nicely calling and keeping on the table and serving. Now she will think that ₹1 लाते नहीं है, इसको क्यों खिलाना है? बहुत खाता है, दिन भर खाता है, इसको यही चाहिए। Question in this. Mike, please. Prabhu has question on this.
They have family. My question is, the same treatment is there in heaven.
But there are
Only in earth is treatment.
this is only karma bhumi is earth. There only the enjoying. In the hell, in the swarga, bhoga deha is there. Only enjoyment is there. There is no karma. There is no karma results are coming there. There only enjoyment comes. And in the yatana, so in the hell, yatana deha. So there is only pain, suffering. But it's the karma bhumi. Here, that's why everyone wants, even the demigods wants to take birth on this earth planet. So that they can get, if too much enjoyment is there, they can't get time to think about Shastra and anything. That's why that is not a good body to learn Bhakti Shastras and to learn pure devotion. Demigod's body is not good. Because they are serving lots in framework, they are doing some service. They are good devotees means not pure devotees. Indra is not pure devotee. Not necessary actually. So that's why most fortunate thing is taking birth in this time actually. In this Kali Yuga, which is coming once in 1,000 times. In 1,000. Brahma is 1,000 Kali Yuga. This is the Kali Yuga. 7th Manvantara, 28th Kali Yuga. He is the best because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he took out this pure devotional service and he is boldly preaching to everyone. He ordered to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana and Jiva Goswami to explain the principles of pure devotion to entire humanity. Even it is there in the Shastra, but now it is opened and distributed actually. That's why this time getting birth and getting the association of the yes. So this is a most fortunate situation for Deva. Is the most beneficial situation. We should fully utilize the association. We should fully utilize the scriptures given by our acharyas. Everything we should full advantage, full benefit we should take. make our life perfect and understand yours, practice that and get the ultimate result. Otherwise, you don't know, the chances are very
this kind of life. So, and Earth is available for doing
Earth planet means in this Bharatavarsha,
Earth.
and Earth also know all other deepas also enjoyment only. Only in the Jambu Deepa, in that too also Bharatavarsha, there you can find the karma, varnashram, dharma and karma.
So these qualities
Yes.
like living and they're actually very favorable for you, Bhakti.
No, those are not favorable. My point is association of pure devotees is prominent now. And in the human body, actually, yeah, favorable means in one sense, so in another place it comes. Because in the Sarga, there's too much enjoyment. So that is not making you, yes. In that way, they don't get time to think about, so what is ultimate pleasure? What is Krishna? Even in the Yatana they have so much torture and they got fainted by the pain. So they don't have any kind of scope to think about, so Krishna and Bhakti. Less chances. But this is moderate, not too much pain and not too much enjoyment on the earth. And that too in this Varsha. That's it. Yeah.
Like Krishna says,
Uh,
then he says, bhavanas of Krishna. I give back also.
I will do also.
I give that I take away. So this time, you see, there is mentioned for us also.
Yes.
So any special reason why the concept of destruction is stressed here?
Because we are thinking that is permanent. That's why it is stressed that destruction is there. But of illusion, we are thinking these are all permanent. So, whatever favorability is there being human being, that has to be known and that should be utilized. So, to understand deeply scriptures and getting the drdha. So, that's why we are again and again reminded. Of course, Lord is doing everything means what? Lord is doing not whimsically is doing. As per the system he is doing, as per the karma sastrartha he is doing. He is destroying the things for the living entity based upon the karma. Okay, we'll end here. No? Now, you also has to go to because your houses are not materialistic houses. Your houses are there to progress in Bhakti. We'll end here. And tomorrow, थोड़ा speed बढ़ाएंगे. इस chapter. Huh? If one doesn't understand the need of the going to doctor, what we should do? So one has a disease, but he is not understanding need to go to the doctor. He is not understanding the need of going to the doctor. What we should? What you say? Like that. Because association, if he doesn't do chanting or if he doesn't do anything, if he's doing any wrong thing, but one principle is he should not leave association of devotees. That is a primary thing. That is the most important thing. At any cost, actually, should not leave. Remaining is whatever he may do or he may not able to do, no problem. भक्तों का संग नहीं छोड़ना है actually कभी भी. कुछ भी हो टाइम पर आना बस 2 महीने वो सब कुछ ठीक कर देगा. इट विल मेक एवरीथिंग परफेक्ट इन ड्यू कोर्स ऑफ टाइम. वो ही नहीं होता कुछ नहीं होगा एक्चुअली. कुछ नहीं होगा. If they don't take the importance of association of devotees, no scope actually. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Namaste Gaur Bhaktavrinda ki.
Second session, really very nice convention. It's nice for everybody.